guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another foundation review. Now I actually haven't done a foundation review for months, maybe even longer, ages on my channel. I haven't done one. Probably because I haven't bought any foundations recently, just because I have so many. I didn't want to buy anything new. But I was going through I have a drawer in my makeup collection of makeup that I haven't used yet, or unopened makeup, and I came across this foundation and I thought, oh, I haven't tried that out yet, I need to film a video. So this is the Revlon Colorstay Full Cover Foundation. It's in the shade 105 Porcelain. It's a matte 24-hour foundation, so I thought, oh, okay, let's give it a go. It also has SPF 10, which is really, really cool as well. So I thought I would give it a try today. I do have quite a lot of spots and blemishes on my face today, so I'm hoping because it's full cover that it will cover them up. On the back it actually says it's a matte finish and it's a full complete coverage for 24 hours. So we will see. I'm not sure about the colour. I don't know if the colour will be right. Who knows? But yeah, let's give it a go. So like normal with my foundation reviews, I don't apply a primer. I literally just pop a primer water on because I don't want to affect the natural performance of the foundation anyway. So I'm using the Barry Flawless Hydro Fix Primer Water. And like I said, I'm going in with the Revlon Full Cover Foundation in the shade 105 Porcelain. And I'm going to be applying it with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush today. I feel like this is going to be too dark, I can just tell, but we're going to have to roll with it. This might be my shade after a holiday with a tan, we'll see. Now I'm actually going to go in with my Sunday Ivy Beauty Blender just to blend it all together a bit nicer. Okay, so let me just talk to you guys for a second. First of all, I definitely prefer the finish with the Beauty Blender compared to the brush, because it is such a matte foundation and matte foundations can be quite drying and things like that. I think the finish looks nicer with a Beauty Blender. So that's just a tip from me. I wish I'd applied it initially just with the sponge. But it's made no difference now because I've gone over the top of it with the sponge and it looks a lot nicer. It looks a really nice finish. So that's my first thing. Apply with a sponge. Second thing, the full coverage is really nice. It's definitely full coverage. It's completely covered up my blemishes. Well, nearly completely. I could go in with another layer if I wanted to, but I don't want to. So it's done a nice job covering up the blemishes and spots, so that's really good. Third thing I want to mention is the colour. Now it's not too bad. It's not as bad as I actually thought it would be. Now if you look at my neck, there is a difference, but I can definitely get away with it in the summer, like after holidays with a tan, or if I took it away with me, or if my hair was down, like you wouldn't even notice. So that's not a huge issue either. It actually looks darker when it comes out compared to how it is on the skin, so that's good. I think this was also the palest shade that they did. It was the palest shade I could find in the store anyway, so that's just something to bear in mind. If you're paler than me, you might struggle, you might have to mix it. But yeah, I actually really like the finish overall as a first starter, like as a first impression. So yeah, so far so good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to finish up the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts on the foundation. Okay, so I have my full face of makeup on, and I've got to say I'm actually really liking the way my foundation is looking. Sometimes it's a bit hit and miss with matte foundations for me because I do have combination skin. So in my T-zone I'm quite oily, but then like the rest of my face, like my cheeks and my chin get very dry, but my nose and my forehead get really oily. It's really annoying. So it's a bit hit and miss with matte foundations. Sometimes they completely dry me out, sometimes they're okay. So we'll see with this one, but so far I am loving the way it looks on my skin. It looks really full coverage. It looks pretty much flawless on my skin, but it also looks really natural as well. So I really like that. And yeah, I think this was around about £8.99, so a really affordable foundation. So I'm hoping that it's good, and I'm hoping that it lasts throughout the day. So what I'm going to do is, like normal with my foundation reviews, I'm going to keep it on throughout the day, and I will check back in with you guys after 2 hours, 6 hours and 8 hours of wearing the foundation, just to update you guys on my thoughts on the foundation, how it's looking, how it's feeling, and just to check in throughout the day about it. So yeah, that's the plan. So far so good. I'm really liking it, so let's hope that it lasts all throughout the day. So I'll see you guys in 2 hours and we'll see how it's looking then. Hey guys, so it's been 2 hours now since I last filmed. 2 hours wearing the foundation, and honestly there is no real difference. Excuse what I'm wearing, I'm cleaning the house, so I look a bit of a state. But no, there isn't really any difference. It just looks pretty much exactly the same as how it did when I first filmed, but it has only been 2 hours, so you're not gonna expect much change. There's literally no change. It hasn't changed at all. Still looks exactly the same. So no change yet, but I will check back in 4 hours time, which will be 6 hours since I first applied it, and we'll see how it's looking then. So see you then. Hey guys, so it's been 6 hours now wearing the foundation, and I've got to say it doesn't really look much different. It is lasting really well. I've had a good look at my face, and I have noticed that it's oxidized slightly, so it's gone a little bit darker, like you can see a little bit more. So that's just something to be aware of. It's not a huge issue. Like with my hair down, you can't even tell. It's not bothering me at all. But that's just something to let you know about. So that's pretty much the only change. I guess my nose has gone slightly, not oily, it's not oily, it's just some oils have come through, like it's less matte. It's looking less matte on my nose area now, which is completely normal for me because I have oily skin in my nose T-zone area. But everywhere else is still looking pretty fresh. It's looking like as if I've just applied it. It's actually looking nicer now, I think. My natural oily skin is coming through and it's looking a bit more hydrated and dewy. So I actually really like the way it's looking. So far so good again. I'm going to keep it on for another 2 hours. So that will be 8 hours of wearing the foundation. So we'll see how it's looking then. Hey guys, so it's been 8 hours nearly, coming up to 8 hours since I first put the foundation on, and I've just looked in the mirror again, and honestly there's not much change. I'm pretty shocked, to be honest, because I think this is a really good foundation. It says that it lasts 24 hours, and I think it probably will, to be honest. It's still looking pretty much the same. I mean, I've gone slightly more oily around my nose, but I can just touch that up with powder. You know, it's looking the same everywhere else. It's looking really nice. So this foundation definitely gets a big thumbs up from me. I've got to say I'm super impressed. I can't believe how it's still looking pretty fresh even after 8 hours of wear. That's just crazy to me. So yeah, for like a $8.99 or $7.99 foundation, that is just crazy. So yeah, it definitely gets a big thumbs up from me. So that completes this video. This was my review of the Revlon Colorstay full cover foundation. I hope that you liked this video, and I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, please give it a big thumbs up down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already, so you can see all my other videos. And thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.